Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark, episode 75, post-game reaction, Oilers at Flyers. Oilers lose in a skills competition to the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, this game, we're going to say it was good, bad, and plain fucking ugly. The good is Stuart Skinner, and he's going to go right up here because he's the only fucking Oiler that actually showed up, and that's me being blunt and honest with you. And I'll get more into that as the game goes on. So yes, Stuart Skinner's going up here. Now, the other good. So good, Stuart Skinner. The other good is the Oilers' defense. They didn't give up much, but unfortunately, what they did give up, Philadelphia scored first period. First period goal scored by Hayes. From the half wall, tipped in on by an Oilers defenseman, sure. But again, 1-0 Philadelphia going into the first intermission. Fine. Oilers didn't play the first period. It looked like one team showed up and the other team was still on the bus. That one team was the Oilers, still on the bus in the first period. No excuses for it. You got to get ready to play. You got 2 matinee games coming up on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you can't get up for a Saturday game at 10:30 in the morning for a first period, you're going to be losing more games than you're going to win. Anyways, Oilers score the game-tying goal in the second period. Kane, assisted by McDavid, increasing his point streak, becoming evidently closer to 100. I'm going to say he's going to get 100 by next week. And assisted by Janmark, we got a 1-1 game going into the third period, which I'm going to get into the bad. That third period was atrocious. Both sides. This game was a snore fuck fest. You can say the goalies were good, whatever, goalies were good. They were both all-world goalies. Goalies, like I said, goalie, good. Skinner, good. Skinner, great even. Hart, great, awesome, good. And downright fucking ugly. It was overtime and the shootout. Sorry, skills competition. It's not even a shootout. It's a shitty way for this league to end their hockey games. And a dumb way to end a hockey game. You don't have a shootout in playoffs. You don't have a 5-minute overtime in playoffs. You don't play 3-on-3 in playoffs. It's a joke, and it makes this league look like a bush league compared to the rest of them. End of my rant on that playoff situation. Flyers scored 2 in a shootout. Oilers scored 1. Flyers win 2-1. We get a point. We're now in third place in the Pacific. The flat out ugly is, how is it that there was, sorry, I just gotta double check my math here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 teams that played tonight. 14 teams in 7 games. Only one team didn't have one power play. That's fucking ugly. Yes, butterfly effect, you create your own breaks. Oilers didn't do enough to get a power play, my honest opinion. But what was there should have been called. Butterfly effect. You're not going to beat the Zebras. You're not. No matter what team you're on, no matter what league you play in, no matter what level you play at, you'll never beat the Zebras. Zebras win every time. Zebras and apparently NHL Control in Toronto win every time. I've seen the goal 15 times since the game's been over. I've seen every replay, even the Philadelphia broadcast replay. There was no contact between Hart and Fogle. None. That stick, that was Owen Tippett's stick that pushed the pad out of the way that kept him sliding out of the net. But hey, I'm just an armchair guy that screams into a headset, screams into a camera. Oilers didn't do themselves any favors. They weren't aggressive enough. They weren't battling enough. Like, you create your own breaks, you create your own favors, you create your own penalties. Butterfly effect. You work hard, you're going to get rewarded. Oilers didn't. Flat out, this whole game. First period was the ugliest. It got better. The compete level got better as the game went on, but zero power plays. And the other team had three. One guy high sticked himself in the face, but that's. Refs are human. They make mistakes. Seems to happen a lot more when there's barely any eyes watching. Because let's be honest, who's watching an Edmonton Philadelphia game in February on a Thursday night besides diehard Oiler fans and maybe the occasional Philadelphia fan? It is what it is. Be better. We have a game on Saturday morning at 10:30. That's all I got for you guys. Oilers lose. Get a point. Loser points suck though. But until the league decides to change the rules, this is what we live with. Skills competition, and the dumbest way to have an overtime is you have a team just sit back and rag the puck for 5 minutes because they know they can't beat you any other way. It's boring. It's stupid. It's not hockey.